Hello, hello. Ah, नहीं डाला नहीं डाला. Yes, hello, welcome everybody back to the stream. I am your host and your coach, Muhammad Amir Salman. Yeah, even I know that I'm not at the level of teaching someone, yet I am here online and you are not here yet. let's start here. So first, what is this? This is a week start. Next month end. Next, make sure of week start and month end price action. Okay, first thing. Let me anchor. Oh, let me anchor it over here. Done. And then first, let us go to monthly time frame. Monthly time frame. This is my month's low. This is my month's high. This is my previous month low. This is my previous month high. And let us go to the weekly time frame to mark in some key levels. This is an important key level. This is an important key level, as well as this is an important key level. Okay, now on to the 4 hour. So looking at the 4 hour time frame, I'll show you. I am not a guy who doesn't show his MT5. I show you guys my MT5. 27 April. I had my first trade over here in the hmm, this was my starting with a loss. Okay, fine, whatever. So I had my first trade in the New York, sorry, Asian session. What can we clearly see? And what are the fundamentals that are working? Fundamentally, US Iran war bearish. Done. Now, looking at the 4 hour time frame, what can we see? Zoomed out bit, zoomed out. Like this lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. And this lower low was lower high was broken over here. Let me make a horizontal ray. This lower high was broken over here. Okay. This brought in a change in character or a market structure shift. Higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, and no more further higher highs. So we can clearly say that this part, after multiple rejections, price didn't break higher. Okay. So internally we have a market structure shift back to bearish from here. Market structure shift back bearish. So here 4H bearish, 1H bearish. Let's see. Let us dive further deep. Okay. High, low, high, low, high, unable to break lower, retest, took another try, unable to break lower. So now this should go for a deeper retest. Exactly, that's what happened. This area I will write over here as unable to break lower multiple times, so should retest a higher demand zone or zones. Where are the higher demand zones? One, the first higher demand zone is this order block. I will refine it further down. The second order block is this one at the top. 30 minute. ये हो गया मेरा रिफाइंड ऑर्डर ब्लॉक. This was the lowest rejection order block. Looking at the 30 minute, one hour bearish done. So I am expecting price to come back down from here. Okay, well done, good job. Now this is Asia Open or the Chinese market open. Let me come on to a lower time frame. Yes, मैं यहाँ पर देखूंगा a reaction और all the way up here obviously यहाँ से ज्यादा. I shall look for a double bottom only over here. Yeah, so yeah, and one more thing. I would not have taken this because of this aggressive bullish face. भी ओवरऑल बेरिश बट स्टिल ये अग्रेसिव बुलिश फेस का मतलब मेरे को एक अच्छा डबल टॉप गिरा तो ही मैं सेल करूंगा. एंड व्हाट आई एम एक्सपेक्टिंग इज a liquidity grab of the high. Other than that, I'm not selling. Okay, आ गया. Done. Now let us look at this. This is an aggressive phase, and this is the order block candle. Yes, I guess we should sell it. Double top. Sell 0.1 with my SL above this, above 60 points, 60 pips. Let's see how this goes. Targeting all the way down over here for the first one. Okay, fine. This was the first trade I took. This was a selling trade. My SL up over here, and I was targeting all the way down. Okay, price retested, price try to break 4H level but failed multiple times, so it wants to go, it wants to retest higher demand zones. This demand zone was not a high time frame demand zone. Not a high time frame demand zone. aggressive push from the demand zone to retest higher demand zones. Double top at demand zone for entry. So this was the mistake number one. मम्मा नहीं खाते तुम अब नहीं थोड़ी देर से इतना नहीं खाता था हम्म। क्या कर रहा हूँ मामा मैं अब हमें को नको इंक्लूड करो माँ आप लोगों के बातों में प्लीज
बहुत अच्छा बड़ापन जो तुम्हारे साथ कर रहा हूँ मेरे साथ अच्छी बात करके कहीं ना
निकाल दो माँ मेरे को बेकार की चीजों में
तुम ये कमरा में बैठो माँ नहीं बैठो ऐसे करेंगे
काम कर
ये एक महीना कंप्लीट बंद कर देंगे ऐसी हो
अब ना आज ये एक महीना अब से शुरू नहीं होता ना 7 तारीख से होता जब से होता
तो 2-3 दिन की बिल आई हो
phase 2 trade number 1 27/4/2026 ट्रेड ओपन टाइम अंदाजे से ले लेंगे हम लोग अब 7:22 ट्रेड क्लोज टाइम 8:08 open price 4704 तो जहाँ से 4711 G H A B C D E F F. Next to play. Now let us wait for one more order block. Stop. Yeah. Over here, what happened is same thing. Let me go to a 30-minute time frame. What we can see is that we are in this resistance. Point number one, where fakeouts occur quite often. 15 minutes. This region is the wicker region, Vickwala region. So we can wick up to this point. This itself is 60 pips. So good enough. Let us look it into the 5 minute. Yeah, so if I take a trade over here, stop loss should be pretty well above that. And one, looking at the 1 minute time frame, we have reached the wick area. We have rejected once, twice, and thrice. We are not, yeah, this should be a good selling area with my SL. Oh my god, of 77 pips, targeting back at least into this demand zone. See, one TP1 done. So this could have been a good trade, matlab. Now that this trade is from a higher demand zone, we might see more flushing. Stop. London session. Now what can we see over here? Look, Amir, you have to develop yourself so that you should be able to do the same in the real life market scenario, right? This is a HTF demand zone with a lot of wick rejections. High time frame demand zone with a lot of wick rejections. Point number two, SL is above the demand zone. We got point number two. Point number three being this multiple rejections of the demand zone made me enter. Good. Or these two are the liquidity targets. Targeting liquidity, targeting liquidity, and this is a target liquidity. Okay, now next we are into the London Open stock. What would I like to see in the London Open? ये higher zone से ये lower zone से. Similarly, now this is my order block from the higher zones, or if this breaks, I'll be looking for sells from this top. This is a resistance, not an order block. This is a resistance, so we might expect wick rejections. Even this area is a resistance area. This is an order block. This is a OB. Next, like low probable. Wait. Chalo, play. Yes, and other one can be break and retest. Play. Mm, stop. Yes, we are about to get a break and retest play. No 5 minute close. Yes, 5 minute close. We got a 5 minute close. I have to be cautious over here. To be cautious that am I the exit liquidity? This is the previous day end. Oh wow. Stop. Wapas display. New 1 minute candle, new 1 hour candle. Let's see. 4 minutes. 5 minutes. 5 minutes into the new hourly. Looking pretty good. If I short it from here, my stop loss should be easily above this area. Let's see if this holds as a double bottom. Very good. This is where I'm shorting. My stop loss being about this region. At least 1 to 2, but ये तो बकवास है. Break and retest is about to fail. Yeah, I'll be wiped off. Stop. First, second, and third attempt. I have reduced my SL now. Break and retest trade sucks. Once more. It is the truth. Here, let's move on to the New York session. NY. Back in the NY session, sells from the top, low probable, high probable area. Don't sell from the bottom. Amir, what do you think of this order block? Anyone live? No one's live. Hmm. Khair, whatever. Are we still bearish? Answer is yes. Is one head still bearish? Yes. 30 minutes still bearish? Yes. What about 5 minutes? Looking at the recent price action. Ding, ding, ding. We are just in a pullback phase. We can all also hit into this OB and continue down. And अगर मैं थोड़ा सा zoom out करूंगा तो we are up looking at this. खैर, like let us see if we get a reaction from OB. If we get a reaction from OB, we will make a intraday double top, else we are coming down from the resistance, major resistance, not the low probable one. Other than that, I'm doing nothing. I'm just watching. Oh wow. Yeah, but I don't like taking the breakout retest. See, तुझा तुझा नहीं चाहिए. एक्चुअली ये थोड़ा सा चेंज करना चाहिए था मैं. Maybe the double top from this. Yeah, this could have worked out. Who knows? Yeah, I didn't take this. That was a good one.
आप खाया वाला खाना
हाँ.
हेलो किसका है
So this breakout and retest worked
खाना
pretty
खाया?
well.
ओ, रोटी
खा लिया खा लिया.
रोटी खा जाओ
नको खा लिया.
चिकन है कि रोटी खा जाओ
रहने दो, कुछ ना था नको. So first
तो वो नहीं खाता
rejection, second
सालों पूरा खाता
rejection.
हूँ मैं
खान दो.
खाओ मेरे
Hmm.
रात में है कि कल बता दो
This should have been the breakout. हाँ.
बोलो मैं ले आता हूँ
Continuation down.
हाँ?
ले लेके जा तुम बोल के बोले हो ना.
नहीं तुम बोलो इनको
किनको?
चलो बोलते कल आएंगे बोलते कल 3 बजे आए 3:30 आती तो
कौन है?
मेरी
ए कहाँ तो ना
नहीं
वही ना होता 3:30 बजे कहीं को आते मुकर
3:30 आए तो धूप पर कैसे दिन में
हाँ
विश्वास है बोलो मैं ले आता हूँ मैं ले आता हूँ
ठीक है.
हाँ? तो जब जाना ये 12 11 होते हैं 12 बजे रात में जाकर सो गए फिर मैं बोला नहीं आता
एक दिन को.
नहीं होता ना होता
Yeah. Huh. So the 700 level worked pretty well. 700 to 702. I should have made it proper. I missed this.
दो है ना तो दो है सजा में मिले
So this means that I missed the main move. I did some mistake. Let me find. How could I have gotten into this? How could I have gotten into this? I should have looked it in this way. One, we got we are coming down from this area, high time frame, order block. Point number one. So higher time frame should hold. And then what we are seeing was this. क्या है? LTF accumulation. It accumulated for about hours. accumulated for hours. Okay, this was the order block at the top. Better order block would have been over here, 517 something, but it didn't work out. Like, agar 517 would have been an order block, so this would have been the order block. The range from where we got multiple rejections. This one, but this didn't work out. This was the one. I can't be the one to dictate which works and which doesn't work out. So this was the 700 level. Lower time frame accumulation. कौन मामा यार है तुम बोल के बोल रहे आज एक दिन अरे क्या कल इधर से कल दवाखाने को जाता हूँ लंग को बोलो बोल के बोल रहे ले लेके जाता हूँ बताइए ठीक है बोल के बोला This was the lower time frame consolidation. नहीं होता मैंने लिखा था बोल के बोल दिया उनको नहीं होता मैंने बोला ऐसा उन्हें होता आदमी ले लिख जाता कहते ऐसा लगा लंग बोला This was the NYS open. NY open. So lower time frame accumulation. Tap into LTF OB. Either we got a breakout. So I should not enter here as there was no high impacting news or high volume. Okay, good. So that is why we got into a more clear retest. Then उसके बाद में आया नीचे. Then we got a new 4H open. New 4H open. कौन वो बोला सो उल्ला के सामने बोल रहे हैं मामा मैंने ले गया था तू घट बात कर दे ले लेके जाते बोल रहे हैं इसलिए बोल रहे हैं इस बात को आते बोल रहा हूँ मैंने ले गया था तेरी बात घट बोल मेरा भरोसा ना पर आपको क्या है कि अब मुझे ले गया था अंकल जा रहा कहते बोल के बोलो This was NYSE open. NYSE open. Sir को मैसेज किया खैर आई वुड हैव बीन लाइक गया कुछ भी नहीं है आज का दिन। छी ब्रो बोल के बोल रहा था। जूम आउट यार, जूम आउट, ऐसा देखो। हाँ कुर्सियां कहीं जाते होंगे। हाँ घर है ये, कितना पजल है ये। हमेशा कोई ना कोई चीज कोई ना कोई जगह से जाते रहती जाते रहती। नहीं होता ना। How a single induction motor works. Switch on the light, it will work. पता है जी? after 5 seconds उसका जवाब अभी तक नहीं वैसे एनवाईएससी से ज्यादा लेट एनवाई में वॉल्यूम है ये बीच। खैर व्हाटएव्स। इंडक्शन मोटर कैसे स्टार्ट होती मालूम? वही ना फर्स्ट ईयर वाले बुढ़े बोल सर का ना। ये करेक्ट टाइम है ग्रेडियंट देखने की। वर्किंग ऑफ इंडक्शन मोटर ये लिख के आ जा। मैं मैकेनिकल इंजीनियर हूं ना। So when I was looking for a breakout trade, I would have seen कि we don't have any reason to be that fast. क्या जरूरत है उतनी ऊपर उतना जाने का बल्कि मैं एक सोचूंगा सोच के आई वुड हैव लुक्ड एट दिस लिक्विडिटी आई वुड हैव थॉट कि अरे ये तो पहले लिक्विडिटी ग्रैब होना चाहिए दिस इज गोइंग डाउन टू कम बैक अप exactly where would it come back up from this accumulation this was not broken yet so if this was one stabbed हो सकता ना वापस नीचे आ सकता इनकेस अगर आया तो so this was broken so अगर ये अगर ब्रेक हो जाता where would I get resistance from वापस from this area अरे నీకంటే ముందోన్వా so we could have gotten it like this story margin this would have been a perfect story अरे నీకంటే ముందోన్విరా गाना मालूम similarly this was a support which was holding pretty tight this was the support which was holding pretty tight is there any order block which was holding this this area itself was order block and other two were the this one and this one are the order blocks with थोड़ा सा वो वाला got down got down so retest from the order block I should have thought it in this way build of liquidity to push down अब देख के 100 चीज़ हम बना सकते कौन भी खैर what else now one more retest unable to break below but this time we got more candles with weaker fire what else we got this order block point number 1 got this order block as a resistance this was the order block low and order block high this this is the accumulation high accumulation low strong accumulation I will name it as strong accumulation This has a weak accumulation in the 5 minute time frame. We got a pretty good reaction from here. If we get a double top, I'll be shorting it from there. అరే నీకంటే ముందు అని రా. Oh, China Open itself has pushed down. Like, अब क्या देखूंगा मैं? Intraday we are pushing up. Overall we are down. If I want, I'll do it from the range high, not from the middle. Stop, stop, stop. Abba, missed the move. हाँ नाना कांकू आप सो जाओ मैं आता हूँ थोड़ी देर से टाइम लगता आप सो जाओ मेरे को टाइम लगता 12:30. Yeah, but I would not be interested in doing so. Stop. 30 minutes. Reset. I will be looking for this area. One. Continuation. I'm not interested. Let's see. Just for sake of seeing. 1 o'clock. Open. Stop. 1 minute. What I can see is we are in a decreasing candles, so we might have a retest back into this region or even this region or back at the top. The continuation. Okay, very good. Stop. We got a break, we got a retest, we got a continuation. Now with this volume, I also think that we also got a reason. See, I became the liquidity. Okay. Down. Now this has a good reason to go down. 80 hour है तो I will be going for 1:2. Extremely good play, like very good play. Whenever I am looking for a breakout candles, I shall look at 5 minute time frame, not at the 1 minute time frame. And I want a fake out of 5 minute first. For breakout rates, always look at the 5 minute candles. Point number one. Point number two, do not trust the first break and retest unless there is a very high impact news. Most of the times we tend to see a push back into the range, meaning a fake out. After the fake out move, if the price comes back below and closes below, only then it means to open a position. నీకంటే ముందోడురా. False breakout. Fake out.
सुबह में रोटी यहाँ पे
ए वो रोटी खराब हो जाती है सुबह तक, मैंने खाता हूँ।
तो क्या करना
क्या पकाना क्या बदल रही क्या हुआ?
छोटा तो खात खाना वो
खिलाओ मामा, कौन रोके?
तुम्हारे से रखी ना मैं सालन रोटी
उनको खाओ बोल रहा था। करते बोलता खा दो, मेरे माल में आपको कहीं को जरूर के
एक रोटी सालन खाता हूँ हमारे बच्चा पापा ऐसे पर नवड़ दिन भी खा सकते हैं मैं वैसे मैं उठ रही हूँ सुबह में अब तुम्हें कौन है एक रख दे ग्राइंडर
कराएंगे लो माँ।
सुबह में तो 10 बजे कुछ छोड़ देना
कहाँ छोड़ के जाना?
मसाला नहीं सुबह
कहाँ पे? वहाँ पे स्टिकर है। गर्मी हो रही है इतना।
तो बोल देना इसे डाल दे
फिर
डाल दे पीछे ऐसा क्या बिल्कुल बोला मैं तो बात की
किस कौन सी बात को माँ?
पूरा मूड खराब कर दिया मैंने
किसका मूड खराब करा मामा? इसलिए मेरे को इंक्लूड नको करो बोल तो बातों में।
होता नहीं होता वो
कौन करे तो?
वो वकील बड़ा आदमी का काम है
सोच रहा था मैं सभी बड़े आदमी।
क्या करना है
हाँ क्या करता कि
और ती बड़ा तो घर की सूरत दे दो रहन पर बोला देते हैं
कौन सा
ऊपर घर वाला
ऊपर का दियो मम्मा? वो घर के बारे में कुछ भी नहीं बोलता मैं। वो घर के बारे में करो कैसे डालो अभी होता है तो। इसकी बात को ये आता बराबर आता। मैं इसके घर की बात कर रहा हूँ। मैं
रख सकते हो घर किराए पे नहीं
रखो क्या मैंने कहा
बोला करते हो अगर रखे सब
रखे तो क्या कुछ भी नहीं। అరే నీకంటే ముందుండ్రా. Yeah, let me call it a day.